Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not neither any of these blokes. This is Rantic. Rantic from Traps Clan, kicking around in the AMX M4 49, the Tier 8 premium French heavy tank, the one that's got a little bit of armour. I haven't seen a replay in this tank for a little while. It's a good looking tank, like a lot of the French tanks are. They look pretty stylish, if you ask me. AP rounds are standard on this bad boy. It's a 100mm gun, 300 alpha damage, 232mm of penetration. That's with standard, 263 with APCR, which is premium on this bad boy. Is he on a mission? He's on a mission to do damage to heavy tanks. He's also on a mission to get 6 kills. Let's see if he does either of those missions in this game. Not sure if he's going to. He might do 2,000 heavy tanks. There's a few of them there. Anyway, he's not top tier in this piece of action at all. He missed his first shot against the Type 4 Heavy. Dabs the 2 key. The Type 4 Heavy's got plenty of armour at Tier 9. It's a bit of a low tier, hold my beer, this one. He is low tier, Tier 8 in the Tier 9 game, but only 3 Tier 9 tanks on each team. Unfortunately, one of the Tier 9 tanks in Rantic's game, the Char Future 4, which I still haven't played, it's still sitting in my garage, getting dusty, is down, and now he's dead. And his team are down by a tank. 0-1 the score. He's coming up there, looking towards the Type 4 Heavy. Spots an ISM as well. Might think that might be a bit of a more attractive thing to shoot other than the Type 4. Looks like the Type 4 may have just fired. He could get 2 shots into the Type 4 Heavy tank, the Tier 9 Japanese Heavy. The gun, the Japanese Heavy with a big derp gun, or at least it used to be. Now, this is our first replay of patch 113. Patch 113, there were changes made to high explosive ammunition, to artillery, to a few other things as well, and it looks like the Type 4 Heavy is firing high explosive ammunition, but he only took 88 hit points. He's only exposing his turret here on this this little position, and he knows that he's going to beat the reload time of the Type 4 Heavy comfortably. But you can see his penetration marker not going green, not going green at all. He's getting orange. He's getting the odd bit of green, but he's getting it. So he's relying a little bit on RNG. 1,184 hit points of damage done so far. The Type 4 Heavy seems to be concerned with somebody else. So Rantic shoots and kills him, brings up his first kill, and brings his damage up to 1,384. What's that mission again? 2,000 damage to heavy tanks. He might get this. This is for the second reward tank from the first lot of personal missions, the T28HTC, and we love to see a good mission get done at Get On Board Studios, that's for sure. Rolling around here using the carcass of the dead Type 64 is a bit of a barrier between himself and the ISM and the T69. The Tiger with 2 from over there shoots him in the side from the other side of the river on Erlenberg, and he moves to put himself into a little bit of cover. Puts 1 into the ISM with an APCR round. Goes back to standard ammunition because he's no longer up against the heavily armoured the heavily armoured Type 4. ISM shoots again. I think the ISM has a longer reload. He's got that ISM's got that groovy new camo too. Puts 1 through the cupola, and that's his mission complete. For this one, 2,000 damage to heavy tanks. We'll be pretty happy about that. Can he get 4 kills? He's already got 1 kill. Can he get 4 kills to get it with honours? Gets shot from behind by the Tiger again. Loses his radio operator, but unfortunately for radio operators, that doesn't always get rectified. Down goes the IS2M for Rantic's second kill. Can he get the T69 clearly on the reload here? However, Rantic down to 501 hit points, which might be 500 more than he needs. Looks at the rear end of the T69, shoots him, takes him down to 462 hit points. The the 703-122 shoots and looks like he misses. He shoots the T69 again. Can this be his 3rd kill for that mission? Come on, gun. Load. He's ready to go, and he gets it. That's 3 kills to Rantic from Traps Clan. 3,808 hit points of damage done so far. Needs 1 more kill to get this mission with honours, and but the Tiger 2 looks like he's going to try to ruin his day. Pops 1 through the top of the Tiger 2, brings his damage up to over 4,000. Now it stacks on the Tiger 2. Down goes the Tiger 2. Can Rantic get another kill in this game? Because this game is going to be over pretty quickly. 11-3 the score, 3 kills. He's got the 2,000 damage hit points for the primary condition for for Heavy Tank 8 mission for the T58A. Needs one more kill to get it with honours, and I don't think he's going to be able to get a top gun for the Chimera mission that he's also doing at the same time. 4,099 hit points of damage done so far, 1,650 damage blocked by armour. The Scorpion up there sitting on the perch could be a likely target on 700 hit points. I'd be waiting. Shoots him and gets the kill, completes the mission with honours, and that just leaves three other tanks, two of them down there. Oh, this could be another kill. 4 kills, 4,390. It gets a little bit of assisted damage as the ISU 152K goes down, and that just leaves Udes and the Lorraine 15551 down there, quivering in the corner of Erlenberg. He's going to clean this one up. No problems whatsoever. Down goes the artillery. Where's the Udes? There's the Udes. Aims, shoots. That's his. Gets a 5th kill to wind up the game, and a pretty tidy result. Pretty tidy result there from the old mate Rantic. Rantic from Traps clan having an absolute loot river. Probably looking forward to the campaign as well. In fact, I think maybe by the time this video comes out, the campaign will already be upon us. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to our second replay in today's extravaganza. 4 games for the price of 1. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Rantic. He's also got the Bruiser Medal, Hand of God, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof. You got a high caliber for that little performance. 4,608 hit points of damage done. 5 kills, 1,593 base experience. Nothing wrong with that score for an ace. 23 shots fired, 21 hit, 18 went through. He blocked 1,650. I told you he had a little bit of armor, the French tank, and he even got a little bit of assisted damage. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. 75,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 6-minute game. Not a bad game, Rantic. Look forward to recording the other replay you sent me very, very soon. And in the meantime, let's move on to game number 2. Game number 2 is not a random battle, folks. This is an advance. This is a Clan Wars advance. This is RAWR versus VAM. Now, we've got friends in RAWR. We've got friends in VAM. We like them. We love them. We've had beers with some of these people. I've had beers with some of these people. This is Ghost from RAWR Clan, and in advance. Now, what's an advance? If you're not sure what an advance is a 15 versus 15 tier 10 battle between 2 clans. You access it via the clan tab, the stronghold tab in the garage, and the difference between this and Clan Wars, hello! That's how you get rid of an EBR with a shit barn. Bang! Who said they changed high explosive ammunition in this patch? What are you talking about? Down goes the second EBR, and he just giggles now. He'll be giggling here. Ghost kicking back here. 1 kill, 1,300 hit points of damage. The 2 differences between this and Clan Wars, there's a few differences. It's not on the global map. You don't have to chip or anything like that. You just ready up a team from as the time is approaching. You get thrown into a matchmaker. The matchmaker will put you against as closely skilled group as it can. It's clan versus clan, but of course, as well as that, clans can have legionnaires. Legionnaires are basically ring-ins, if you like. If your clan's not quite active enough to get a full team during advances, then you could get some ring-ins. There's only one. Jobless Gamer is a ring-in in this one. He's clanless when this replay was sent to me. But you can have, I think it's up to 5. And they also, on a Sunday night, they reward gold for good performance, which I like. It's pretty good. They also reward clan boosters, which you can activate through the Stronghold tab as well, if you've got the right permissions for your clan. And if you run those clan boosters, the credit ones, they can actually be credit positive. We run these credit boosters at 1AR, and you get an extra like 70% credits. So you're running advances, firing full premium ammunition, and you're still making coin, which I think is good. Anyway, we're on Lakeville. This is Ghost from RAWR Clan in the FV4005. The shit barn is what they used to call it when people thought it was bad, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's got the big derpy gun. You can see he's got the Hesh loaded, potentially 1,750 hit points of damage per shot, 230 millimeters of penetration, because Hesh is a high explosive ammunition, and that one. Yes, that one penned. Another change in 113, but there are people who are not happy about the HE changes. But one of the things that they should be happy about is HE can now go through spaced armor like it never could before. Now that shot might have went through the tracks of that Object 277, which in the past a heat round or HE round would not be able to, because tracks act as spaced armour. There's another one. That obviously hit a more heavily armoured spot of the Object 140. It did 777 hit points of damage in that shot. So that's just a little tidbit for you about the HE changes. Not all is as bad as people may or may not make out. Ghost, though, is getting ready again. He's looking at the side of that another 277. He's getting a green penetration marker. He's going to shoot now. Tell me that didn't pen. 1,524 hit points of damage in that shot. 5,308 hit points of damage done so far. He's just kicking back here. He's just kicking back on the base. They're winning 4-1. For that 4-2 as the EBR goes down. And just got to wait. Bang! There you go. Gets another kill. 1,323 damage. Did somebody say HE was nerfed, or did they buff heat at the same time? I could be wrong. I don't know. 6,631 hit points of damage. Hesh does work like high explosive. That's why I make the comparison. Maybe they didn't make, maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe they didn't make more changes, but this is looking like another penetrating shot into the back of the Object 140, and he will not see this one coming. And he gets a high roll and gets a full health Object 140 in one shot for 1,900 hit points of damage. Is that the biggest... Is that the biggest thing? Is that the biggest one shot you've seen? I don't know. 9 for the score. 9 for the score. You saw the artillery round fly through the air. I reckon that looks fantastic, those artillery rounds flying through the air. I think they look really, really good. 11 for the score. There's a couple of medium tanks going full YOLO looking for the arties, but that one gets sent back to the garage. 1,414 hit points of damage into the Batchat 25T. 907's on 2,000 hit points. He's on 9,945 damage. Tell me how this thing got a nerf again. 9,945 hit points of damage. Jobless Gamer's going full YOLO in the artillery. Now, you know what it's like when you see an artillery. If you're in a medium or a light tank, all you want to do is shoot it. That gives Ghost the opportunity to one-shot the 907, or to clean up the 907 for another 1,600 hit points, and that brings the game to an end. Look at that damage done. This is going to be terrible. Terrible but good at the same time, if you know what I mean. Goes from RAWR Clan. This is... I don't know. Is this the most damage I've ever seen in a tank destroyer, or in a battle? I remember seeing a 13,000 damage game in a random once a long time ago, but this is unbelievable. It was a victory, of course. It was a victory. Look at that, 11,500 hit points of damage done. Goes from RAWR Clan. High five, my friend. And we didn't even talk about their AP option. We didn't even talk about the AP option. 11,543 hit points of damage done. Shout out to the rest of the team. The rest of the team did fine, but Ghost just went bang. He fired 8 shots. They all hit and 7 penetrated. When you penetrate with Hesh, you get those big rounds. One of them was it 2,000? Was one of them 2,000 or 1,900? That's pretty big. He's got a bit of assist. Did he make money? Even made money. Even made money without. Looks like he didn't have any clan boosters running, but he still made money. They're not cheap. Those Hesh rounds are not cheap, unless they've lowered the price. That's probably something else I've missed out on in noticing in the 113 changes, but that is amazing. Ghost, you're a legend, mate. Thank you for that replay. 11,500 hit points of damage. But the show must go on. There's going to be another one. It's an extravaganza after all. This time, it's a 1AR. It's Jumpy, me old mate Jumpy. Jumphonner from 1AR Clan. The twitchiest twitcher on Twitch. He's on Twitch, he's on YouTube. Link down below. Follow him. He can be very entertaining when he wants to be. He's platooned up with his old mate Buffy AU, also from 1AR Clan. And they're doing a Tier 7 platoon of awesomosity. Jumphonner in the T28HTC, which is the second reward tank for the first lot of personal missions, if that makes sense. And it's a heavy tank concept. Buffy's in his SU-100 M1, which this is the one I used to refer to as the divvy van tank, because it reminds me of a divvy van. If you don't know what a divvy van is, it's like a station wagon police car with it's a bit bigger at the back, and if you got in trouble, you'd be chucked into the back of the divvy van. Anyway, there's a T29 on on this team called Unicorn Butt Fluff, which I find that amusing as well. No Biscuits on this one. You don't know who Biscuits is. Look, if Biscuits is watching, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to meet you. The most famous T29 player on the server. Jumphonner though, he's kicking back here in the T28HTC. Finds a T50 and says, "I'll penetrate you, no problems whatsoever." I'm tipping he's trying to mark this bad boy because he's got the food going. He's running full APCR, and he's got 2 marks on this bad boy. He might be going for a third one, waiting to shoot the T150. T150 just moves out of the way just as Jumpy shoots. And look how he zooms in and out like a pro. What do you mean? Executive Officer of 1AR Clan. I met him a few times. He's a nice bloke, and he's no dummy when it comes to World of Tanks. Buffy's on the other side of the map. What's it called? Fisherman's Bay. And Jumpy's going to play this like a heavy tank. He's top tier. He's got the armor. Now, the T28HTC, even though it's a tank destroyer, it's like some of the American non-turreted tank, even some of the American turreted tank destroyers are pretty strong. And this one's no exception. It's got a bit of frontal armor, and it hasn't got a bad gun. The gun is a 105mm at tier 7. 105mm gun. What's the, as he continues to zoom in and out, it kills this thing. 320 alpha damage, 181mm of penetration with standard, 224 with APCR, which is premium. He's also running Coca-Cola to help all of his crew skills, make them go a little bit better. But he's teaming down by a tank. The Thunderbolt. Wow, the Thunderbolt. That's a pretty cool name for a tank too. 0-1 is the score. Jumpy's just looking around here, biding his time. Buffy's on the other team with a JP4 as well as... What's that other tank? An Achilles, I think it might be. Jumpy finds the SU-100 M1 on the enemy team. The Divvy Van tank shoots it once, blocks it. See, that's got a bit of armor as well. But he's not getting spotting damage. He's just waiting for his gun to load. And he's going to start unload. One more shot into the SU-100 M1 might be enough to kill the thing. He gets unspotted. The KV-3 is still there, so he shoots the KV-3. Did he get... Trying to keep him tracked, but there is a dead tank there, don't forget. The score is not looking too good, though, for Jumpy and Buffy's team. 0-5, they're down by 5 tanks. They're down by 1,476 hit points, going by this thing up the back. Make that 1,600, the thing at the top, which measures the hit points. There's the one thing they've got in their favour. There's quite a few one-shots on the enemy team. The Black Prince looks quite low. The T150, the Buggy and the T3485 in the platoon of Awesomosity. Even the JP4, looking at the top right of the screen, a few of them are pretty low, which is good. And they're starting to go down. An ally drowns himself. The T3485 drowns himself. Hopefully it was an accident. I'm sure it was. There's the SU-100M1. He looks at Jumpy. He shoots Jumpy. Does penetrate his shot. 952 hit points of damage done so far. There's the KV-3 coming around that way for a pretty good angle. He's just blocked 790 hit points in 3 shots. Bang, bang, bang. Blocks the lot. No, I told you it was it's called the heavy tank concept, probably for a reason. Probably because it's, an idea to play it like a heavy tank. 3-6 the score. We need 3 kills to even this scoreboard up a bit. Buffy doing a great job on the other side, holding the enemy off. That Thunderbolt is he was last seen down there, but he's probably keeping his head down. Jumpy gets another kill, this time on the JP4. What do you mean another kill, Stewie? That was his first kill. Don't worry, he'll get more. Blocks another shot from the SU, kills the SU, brings the score back to 5-6 briefly, but down goes the T29, making the score 5-7. It's going to make it a little bit hard to come back. Buffy's on full health. Jumpy is down to 342 hit points, 341 more than he needs. The Black Prince, though, he knows the Black Prince is a one-shot. The KV-3 is maybe a 2-shot, looking at the health bars on the top right-hand side of the screen. Artillery, you can see where the enemy artillery are shooting, and they look like they're shooting up here. Jumpy will be happy about that. He doesn't want to get splashed. Shoots and bounces the Black Prince. What's going on there? APCR rounds not quite doing what they're supposed to into the turret of the tier 7 British heavy tank. 126 hit points left on the Black Prince. Alpha damage is 320. It's certainly a one-shot, but Jumpy doesn't have the speed or the hit points to to sort of charge into him. And when I say speed, I mean the speed to get out of it. Look at that armor penetration reticle. A lot of it not showing a penetrating shot. It's like there might be a pixel in it. Who knows? Let's see what Jumpy can do. 2 kills, 1,913 hit points of damage done so far. 1730 damage block, 303 assisted damage. 8 minutes left on the clock, and looks like Artie just aimed in Jumpy's general direction. There's a T150 backing him up, but that's it on the east side. The Super Hellcat from the enemy team, you can see on the minimap, is charged up towards where Buffy is, up there at B1, B2, which is also that circle there indicates that that's where the enemy artillery have been shooting. Down goes the Achilles, killed by the T25-2. The buggy's in the middle. Now they're down by 2 tanks. 1,913 hit points of damage done. 6-9 is the score. My old mate Provo Bob's in this game as well, in the M44. M44, maybe not as strong as it used to be with patch 113, going by what I read on social media. But that happens. Buffy's retreated a bit, trying to keep vision on these American tank destroyers on the enemy team, pushing up the one line. Jumpy being as patient as he can be, looking at the T28HTC. 2 marks of excellence on this bad boy. One day he'll get a third, I'm sure. He's just waiting in these bushes, waiting for the enemy team to make some kind of move. He'd love to get the kill on the Black Prince. There goes an arty shot again, aiming. Maybe going for counter battery, looking like where it came from. He gets the kill on the buggy. Not sure what... Okay, we missed that, but that's okay. The Black Prince has returned up to the top. The Black Prince goes down to Buffy. Buffy getting his first kill, but he's lost some hit points as well. Jumpy and Buffy both right in the fight. Jumpy looking towards a Super Hellcat. If they shoot him once each, he should be dead. That shot doesn't quite meet the target. Buffy on 312 hit points. Super Hellcat on 277. Super Hellcat gets the kill. Oh, he just misses. And he's not going to be spotted for long. Muaha, the T150, gets the kill on the Super Hellcat. That's the Lancer Commander. And hanging on by the skin of our teeth in this game. 9-11 is the score. Down by a few hit points, down by 2 tanks. 3 kills to jumphonner. Jumphonner from 1AR clan. The best clan in the universe. Looking past the traffic lights. Where's the KV3? The KV3 has not been seen for a while. He is pretty low hit points. Looking at the health bars in the top right of the screen. The T25-2 is pretty high. The T150 and the KV3, both pretty low. Jumpy, pretty low as well. On 3 kills, 2,075 hit points of damage done so far. 9-11 is the score. Waiting, zooming in and out like a madman. 4.5 minutes left on the clock. We'll quicken it up just a little bit. He gets spotted, finds the KV3. Can he get the kill on the KV3? Looking, gets one shot into the KV3. Takes him down to 235 hit points. The KV3 is backing right up. He's going to have to blind shot that bush. I reckon that's a pretty... Oh, he doesn't get the kill. Does that mean he missed? Or didn't pen? 9-11 the score. The KV3 certainly is a one-shot right now. The T25-2 last spotted up there at B1. The T150 last spotted just over there. Jumphonner from 1AR clan. Executive officer on 3 kills. 2,382 hit points of damage done. He gets spotted round in this corner. I think he would be pretty safe from artillery with these buildings where they are. There's the T150. Turn, Tommy. Keep turning. He's on 342 hit points. Down goes the T150. That was a good kill. Waha and his T150 going for the middle of the map. 2 artilleries left. A TD and a heavy. Down goes one of the artilleries. That was the S51, killed by the M44. Now, we're not sure if that was counter battery or if he was spotted. If he was spotted, he was probably spotted by the T25-2, who hasn't been seen for a while, but was last seen in this part of the world. There's the KV3. He's going to go around the corner. He blocks a shot from the KV, shoots and kills it. That brings the score up to 11-12. They're only down by 1 tank now. Jumphonner on 5 kills. 2,748 hit points of damage done. One arty just fired in his general direction. Another one did but missed. Here comes a T150 going straight through the guts. Not stuffing around here. There's another. There's one of the artilleries. Where's the? Oh, he's aiming in jump on his way. Doesn't matter. Jumpy gets the kill. He does get stunned, but who cares? Clearly spotted, and he hasn't got a shot on the SU. SU shoots and misses. The S51 shoots. Provo Bob gets the counter shot, gets the kill shot on the SU8, but not before the S51 kills jumphonner, and now it's a 2 versus 2. Wahaha. Lancer Commander. Clan Commanders. Most of the time they're legends. Finds the S51, gets spotted himself. Now we can't see. Oh, he puts one into the S51. Gets hit though. Down to 611 hit points of damage. 13-13 is the score. They've got to get rid of that. Got to get rid of that S51 on what? 49 hit points. Actually up in hit points now for the first time in this game. Down goes the S51. Jumpy pings the capture point. The T28HTC is pretty slow. No, is it pretty slow or pretty fast? What's Mwahaha thinking? What's he going to do? Is he going to go after the T25? Or is he going to go back and cap? Provo Bob realises that there's not long left on the time and says, well, I'm going to sit my M44 on the base. The T28HTC would obviously assume it's not the artillery sitting on the base. So Mwahaha, is he making a mistake here, or is he making a hero move? Something hits him. There might have been Bob saying, "Come and cap." There's 40 seconds left on the clock. There's the T28HTC. He's got to brawl him now. He's got to brawl the T28HTC. 330 was HE. I would guess that was HE. Bob goes for the arty shot. Wahaha kills him. Probably not with HE that second time. And with 11 seconds left on the clock. With 11 seconds left on the clock, it's a win on Fisherman's Bay for jumphonner and Wahaha from Lancer Clan. Also Buffy and Provo Bob, both in that game. Good to see people that we know. Buffy having a ripper as well. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Jumpy though. Jumphonner from 1AR. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. He also got the Duelist for killing 2 tanks that did damage to his. Fire for effect, high caliber, top gun. Nothing wrong with that performance. Nothing wrong with that performance at all. The page 2 shows a pretty good result. 1,322 base experience. 2,999 hit points of damage done. You could have made it 3,000, Jumpy. Come on. 6 kills, 24 shots fired, 19 hit, 11 went through. You blocked nearly 3K. 580 assisted damage. Wahaha coming up second with 1483 and 4 kills. Nothing wrong with that. Tier 6, mind you. Don't forget that. Tier 6 tank in a Tier 7 game. Buffy not being too bad, and Provo Bob probably coming in with a pretty good move at the end, jumping in on the cap to help force that T28HTC to come back and face the music. Otherwise, it was pretty big chance of being a draw if Bob hadn't have done that. Anyway, credits and stuff. He made 10,000 credits. Now remember, he had Coca-Cola running, which it looks like he paid full price for, and full APCR. Even doing that with personal reserves and a clan credit booster running, he still made 10,500 credits. That's with a premium account. In a game that nearly went the whole time. In a premium account, does the T28 heavy tank concept get extra credits like normal premium tanks do? I would suggest they would, but I could be wrong. Don't forget to check out Jumpy on Twitch and YouTube. His link's going to be down below. Let's move on to our 4th and final replay in today's extravaganza. This is Infectious Frag. Infectious Frag, a name that I can pronounce correctly some of the time. Infectious Frag's often seen in my Twitch chat saying g'day, being in pretty awesome and having a great time. He sent me a couple of replays and we're going to feature them over the next however long. What's he doing? Anyway, we're playing on Ants. He's in the IS6. Now the IS6 is a tank that we haven't seen on this channel for a long time. The IS6 is a Tier 8 premium Russian heavy tank. Now it's one of the first lots of premium tanks that it used to be part of the tech tree. When I say tech tree premium tank, where you can buy this tank in game for gold. That's going to be cold. It's been around for a long time. I've had mine for a long time. I haven't played it for a long time. It was regarded as not great for a long time. as other premium tanks came into the game. It's a tier 8 premium heavy tank. It's got preferential matchmaking. Now, this is important because that means you can't see a tier 10 in this. Even though it's a tier 8 tank, the worst matchmaking you'll get is tier 9s and tier 8s. The best matchmaking you'll get is like this. Well, maybe you'll see 6s, but you generally, in a tier 8 tank on the Aussie server, you generally don't see tier 6s because we've got our better matchmaking, whereas it's the matchmaker on our server tries not to have 3 tiers as a first resort, like the old 357 matchmaker used to be. It tries not to do that. I think that's the way I understand it. I think that's the last option for the matchmaker now, whereas for a while it was the first. Anyway, infectious frag from VAM. He's in the IS6. He's done a bit of damage already. There's a blind shot in there too, which he might have done. The tier 8 premium preferential matchmaking Russian heavy tank. This will be beautiful. That'll pen no problems. AP plenty to get through the Saint Emile at tier 7. Its gun has had a bit of a buff of late. Standard rounds, it's a 122mm gun, 186mm of penetration. That used to be less. That used to be in the 70s, or it might have been 170, something like that. So that's had a bit of a buff. APCR is 225. That might have had a buff as well, I'm not too sure. 4-1 the score, finds a T20, shoots him no problems for 448 hit points. What was the alpha? 390, so not a bad roll there from Infectious Frag in the IS6. 5-1 the score, playing on ESC. There's he's just kicking back here, side scraping perfectly, looking at the P43 TER. 5-1 the score, 1,559 hit points of damage done so far. That'll probably go through. It's a tier 7, isn't it? It is. Gets him for 377. So he got the high roll before. That time he got the low roll, and it does have armor. It's not the slowest tier 8 heavy tank in the world, but it's certainly not the quickest. But it does have. It looks like the other ISs. It looks quite similar to the other ISs, but it's got a more aerodynamic, is that the word, turret than some of the other ISs. It looks pretty cool. He's looking at the G-Saw. I don't know how that didn't go through. RNG, sometimes your friend and sometimes it's your enemy. He's looking at the G-Saw. He should load. He should get this. He gets the kill. That's his first kill of this game. Brings the score up to 9-3. There's an ELC even 90 back there. David, what are you doing? He's just sitting there. Auto aims, waits, shoots and kills. Was he on a mission? Excuse me. Cause, receive and block a total of 6,000 hit points. Maybe. That's a mission for the T28 heavy tank concept that we just saw Jumpy playing on. That shot didn't go through. He needs a total of 6,000. That's given, taken, and blocked. So he's blocked 1,400. He's given 2.5. He's not far off. He's up to 4,000 out of the 6. And he wants to win and get 20% of the team the damage. What's this one? This one's a stun mission, which he can't do in a heavy tank. 11-4 is the score. He wants this mission. Even if he gets, I'd be considering letting them shoot. Let them shoot you if you have to. Obviously, doing damage is better than taking it. 4,423 combined now. Waits for the gun to reload. The Byzante not even looking his way. Come on, Byzante, shoot me. That's what I'd be saying. He wants to be shot here. He wants to either block it or take it. It doesn't really matter. He's 1,200 off this mission now. 4,819 combined. He's done 3,367 hit points of damage. He's blocked 1,480, but he hasn't taken any damage. So he's got to find these tanks and even this close to the mission, you wouldn't be upset, especially on full health. You wouldn't be upset if they didn't pen you, or if they did pen you. It wouldn't matter at all. 12-6 to score, 3 kills to Infectious Frag from VAM in the IS6. Let's say. Oh, is he going to shoot him? He does. He shoots him and kills him. Doesn't wait for him to shoot him first, which might have helped him for the mission. Maybe he was more concentrating on getting a good result than copping it. There you go. Cops a shot from he wants a defender. All he needs to do is put another shot into the defender and he'll have the mission. That one does go through. He completes the mission and says, no worries, going to rub my big gun in your face now, son. Goes back, pulls back, wants to get some more damage, because if he can get for the primary 20%, if he can get 20% of the damage and win, he's going to win. If he can get 20% of the damage, then that would be completing that mission with honours. Let's have a look at the result before we wind up today's extravaganza. 4 replays in one video. You saw it here first. Will it be 20%? That's the result page. Is 20% a high caliber? It might be. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. He also got the Spotter Medal for doing assisted damage, Bruiser Medal for doing internal module and crew member damage, Fighter, Fight for Effect, Confederate for shooting more tanks than anybody else. 4,500 hit points of damage. No high caliber, but this bloke got a high caliber for 4.8. He might have got it. Let us know in the comments, Frag, if you got that with honours or not. Before the voice goes, 20% means that there should be another 16 or 17,000 damage there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I reckon he got it. 20 shots fired, 17 hit, 14 penned. He blocked a bit. He spotted a hoop. What's the best thing about spotting damage? So this high caliber that this bloke got, so he got more damage. That's why this guy got the high caliber. But I reckon he still got 20% of the damage done on his team. Have a look at those credits. 112, nearly 113,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 6-minute game on Ants. Frag, let us know in the comments below if that was with honours. I reckon it was. Just doing some quick sums in my head, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. I think it was a Wednesday. Massive thanks for the replays, everybody. Infectious Frag in the IS6, pulling out the old favourite. Jumpy carrying the game in the T28. Heavy tank concept, the second reward tank in the first lot of personal missions. Check Jumpy out on YouTube and Twitch. He's a champion. There's also Ghost from RAWR Clan having a great time with the FV4005. Who said they nerfed the ammo? And Rantic makes a welcome comeback to Get On Board Studios with the AMX M4 MLE. As always, make sure you like and subscribe and get on board. Click down below. We're also on Twitch, Discord, Facebook, Twitter. All the links are down there. Do yourself, just do it. Hang out, be cool, and thanks for watching. Take care and see you all next time.